Hello, Natomas Christian School families. Here we are again. It's another Thursday. It's February 23rd, and it is time for another Thursday Thoughts. Just saying the date, February 23rd, is actually mind-blowing. Here we are at the end of February, which means that we really only have about 3 full months of school left. We've got the entire month of March, the entire month of April, and then the entire month of May. And then there we are sitting at summer break. So this week I just want to kind of bring to your attention some dates and some events that we will have happening over the next several weeks. The biggest one is just a reminder that today, Thursday the 23rd, we are having our next Lions Night Out fundraiser. We are at the Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill. It is in the Walmart parking lot. Again, it's on the same side of the parking lot as the movie theater. It's tucked away in the corner, closer to the Del Taco and the In-N-Out Burger. They have us on their schedule between 2 o'clock p.m. and 9 o'clock p.m. today, Thursday. Feel free to just show up anytime between there. Give them a copy of the Rubio's flyer that we have sent home with kids, or that you could pick up in the school office. And again, we get a percentage of what we as NCS can bring in. So please, it's open to anyone. So please, if you're looking for an idea for lunch, or if you don't want to cook tonight, because I know I don't, just feel free to go to Rubio's anytime today between 2 and 9 o'clock p.m. and hand them the flyer, and then that helps us out here at Natomas Christian School. Another couple of set of dates coming up next Friday, or 2 Fridays from now, I'm sorry. Friday, March 10th is the last day of the third quarter. So again, we talk about coming close to the end of the school year. March 10th is the final day of the third quarter. Teachers will tell the students the day that they have to get all the assignments in, which means around soon after that we'll be preparing third quarter progress reports, and it'll be a good time to check in with your teachers to see how your students are doing, and if you need to make any appointments or have any discussions with your individual teachers, that would be an awesome time to do it. Also coming up March 1st, between March 1st and March 15th, we will be having our third quarter tuition fundraiser. This third quarter, we will be selling popcorn from the Popcorn Palace. So that information will be coming home soon, as soon as we get it out. And again, we are slated to start that on March 1st, and again it will run through March 15th. And then finally, this is for our high school families between grades 9 and grade 12. Our annual spring formal will be coming soon. The date on that is Friday, March 31st. It will be held in the same location as we were last year, the Odd Fellows Hall down in Davis. But of course, more information will to follow, but at least just want to get that date on your calendar. Also wanted to let you guys know about our memory verses. This week, our memory verse is in the book of Luke, Luke chapter 6, verses 35 and 36. And our Christian trait for this week is being compassionate. Next week, our memory verse will be from the book of Hebrews. We'll be studying Hebrews 12, verse 1 next week. And our Christian trait next week will be endurance. Our book, when we study Hebrews, that will be our final progressive memory verse for the year. And the progressive verse, as a reminder, just means that we'll be memorizing a chunk of Hebrews, and we'll build one verse on top of the other so that our students have a greater chunk of the Bible committed to memory. And so that's it for our announcements. But as we come to a close, I just want to bring something to your attention and ask your help. And I want to apologize in advance if this comes off a little bit stinging, and it's not meant to be that way. It's just really meant for me to really beg your help. It's come to my attention that over the past couple of weeks, and possibly the last couple of months, that some parents have taken it upon themselves to initiate text messages or emails calling into question decisions that we make here at NCS in the direction of our school and the competency and the quality of our teachers. And although I have not seen the actual messages, it has been brought to my attention by several parents that this is out there. I am just calling and begging you and asking you that if you have a question, if you have some feedback, if you have commentary or comments on how we're doing things, I'm begging you to please take the step of contacting the school office and setting up an appointment to speak with either myself, if your concern is about the K through 12 side, or Ms. Morning if your concern is on the preschool side. We would love the opportunity to sit down with you and discuss your questions and your feedback. We take feedback very seriously. We have one of our procedures is when we get feedback, we sit down and we take into consideration what was said. We run it back and forth, and we really try to find the area of improvement that we on NCS side need to do so that we can make our school better. Every decision we make and what we do is always with the idea that we want to be the best possible school and the best possible representation of Jesus Christ to the Natomas community and the community at large. Now, I am not naive enough to believe that parents will not talk to each other. Of course you will. You worship together. You work together. Your kids are on the same sports team outside of school. You shop at the same places and work out at the same gyms. So of course you're going to talk. But my request is simply this: if you have a question about the direction of our school, please take the opportunity to contact us and have and let's sit down and have a discussion. A case in point is I've had parents who have reached out to me and have set up an appointment, and I've met with individual parents. I've met or will be meeting with groups of parents just so that they can have some clarity on the direction of the school. Now, this doesn't mean that we will see eye to eye. It doesn't necessarily mean that we can make changes, but at least you can hear our heart and you can hear the why behind the what. You can understand why we make decisions, and sometimes if we can just clear that understanding, sometimes that in and of itself helps take away some of those negative feelings. So again, I'm just asking you, again, as we are the more mature Christians in the children's lives, we want to model the Christian behavior. We want to model the proper way to handle conflict. We want to model the proper way to address concerns with people that we work with, and we want to address the proper way. We want to model the proper way on how to come to a resolution. So again, if you have a question about the direction of Natomas Christian School, feel free to contact the school office, and Mrs. Palmer will work with you and my schedule and Ms. Morning's schedule to find an opportunity for you to come in. Again, we welcome the feedback. We want to learn. We want to do better. And sometimes as the parents, you see things that are blind spots to us, and your feedback does help us improve. So we want the feedback, we welcome it, but please, let's do it in the appropriate manner. So that's our Thursday thoughts for this week. Wish you guys a great day. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Until next time, God bless you. Bye.